But then you got the other part that says criticize everything across the board.
True.
True. And that's the big problem. Is no one's finding the middle.
True. Well, and you guys will benefit.
I'll just record a comment.
That's fine.
From our ultimate
My right, can you get me on my right side? I'm much better looking.
Ultimately from the
There we go.
victories we will achieve, you and the people that you love will benefit from.
You know what?
I believe.
And I have no doubt that eventually human will get it because that cooperation is better than fighting. I don't know if it's going to happen in my lifetime, but I do know that I chose to leave the Microsoft job at $250,000 a year because it's more self-evident. And I can go and stop. I can go and stop the track.
Unless you're commanding officer,
But if that command is illegal?
No, I would say it's illegal, but I would argue that you got to do cost-benefit analysis, right? You have limited resources, you have infinite demand on your resources, you got to do triage, and that this is a disproportionate allocation of resources for the threat to public safety that is posed by the people and their actions.
I don't think that that it is the anticipation. Right now, and I know who they are, and I know what they're capable of, and we're trying to prevent that by showing threat. So it's not that we're afraid that you guys are going to get into some off-road protest. We're not. The general people here.
See, the tactics I've seen of going around and waking people up has nothing to do with the presence of
See,
anarchists.
I can't comment on that. I'd love to, but I can't.
You don't have to, but
I just don't know.
But I'm telling you, I've been here, and I don't and stuff. But I'm here in solidarity because I think this is important, and I'm very upset about my country that I was raised as a patriot, rebel to the off the yoke of the English and as an American. I got fully indoctrinated into the anti-violence and stuff with cheating since I was a young guy. But now as I look around at what's going on, and like my mom can't afford a prescription medicine, like she didn't work enough, she was a housewife, her Social Security is like really low. I was not making enough money to totally give her like a blank check. These kinds of things like make me really uncomfortable. The fact that people have to volunteer for the military just to get money to go to college.
But then what would happen on the other side of the coin where we have?
I would be comfortable with total socialism, where everybody had an apartment, they had a bus pass, they got free education, they got free Medicare, they could get meaningful.
But with the quality of education, it doesn't necessarily bring up the quality.
No, but it's a Hobson's choice, like to say, like if we nationalize
I love this one.
medical care, you're taking away my choice. But guess what? I have no choice because I can't afford medical care. I get nothing right now. Or I got to go to the ER. So one facet of the argument you're making is like, oh, well, for standardized medical care, so I can go medical care. Like how many cruise missiles are we going to build this year? We have nuclear weapons. There's like all this money into a few people that have figured out how to laws pass, like the laws for, like for example, the pharmaceutical companies are making donations to Patty Murray or something. She's on the Super side of security. To go back to your point, I don't believe we have to lower your quality of medical care to provide medical care to the homeless people out here and the mentally ill that are on the streets. It's just a fucking crime to have mentally ill out homeless.
But then get rid of them.
I do. I want to get rid of all. I am not a Democrat. That's why we're out here to filibustering, gerrymandering, you and I are having a conversation, gerrymandering, redistricting. We don't even count the votes. Like, if you've paid attention to like how we actually do the process of voting on things, it's like very sloppy. There's like octogenarian, like they don't know how to use a computer. So, you know, we have these recounts and it's all okay. It's like we don't even care. Like, we don't even budget enough money to have people like do that. So I just think the whole system is so broken. That's why we're like, hey, we're not working within the system. We're going to become such a non-violent problem that the leaders are finally going to become exhausted, or new leaders will step up and say, yeah, we want to do what you guys are demanding. Here's what we plan to do, and we'll support that.
Why don't you just say,
Why have that solidarity? We have to get a we got to get consensus. Then that's like a foundation. And then from there we can make proposals. Actual democracy.
Okay, so then everyone gets their say.
Like for example,
I'm not digging that light.
There's my wall.
Cops don't like it. People don't like it. Why can't you just shut them off?
I was told to leave it on.
They're under orders. You see, he's got no stripes and no lettuce on his collar.
Do you get free medical care as a cop, or do you have to pay for it?
No, I pay.
So what is nationwide medical care? So everyone has standard medical care that's provided to them, but yet your premium for medical care can be lowered to increase where you know instead of having standard medical care, you can pay a little bit more. Well, you know, instead of
So then, what about someone who can't afford it? Do they pay a little more?
It's like car
no, what I'm
insurance.
trying to say is like basically, so there's a standard medical care, so that's free, and then if you want upgraded medical care, you pay a little bit. That would be nice. So people that want the extra medical care,
If you want the premium, pay the little bit extra.
Yeah,
for
pay
it.
a little bit
Otherwise,
extra.
you can get the standard.
The Veterans Administration is a good model of it. That's socialized medicine.
But have you-
they
have you-
negotiate in bulk the
But
prices of
have you
pharmaceuticals.
ever had Veterans Administration medical care?
I have taken some
I
to the
have.
VA, and I've been told
I have.
it's
It is horrible. So it's not an ideal.
I've tried care. Right? It's not the world's greatest, but it's accepted almost everywhere.
So you're saying something is better than nothing.
Sometimes it would think
So what about when I want something else that's better than something?
Well, we don't deny you your choice.
There should be options. There should be options.
Do you see the quandary there? That whole medical thing is.
There should be a minimum threshold.
Yeah.
I don't think everybody should be able to get plastic surgery.
Essentially, there is a minimum threshold.
Well, yes, but it's too low. I want to raise the minimum threshold.
Then you need to clarify. You can't say that there is no medical threshold. There is. But if you want to raise it, that's a different story.
I think that America has enough has enough resources in this country, in America, the country of beautiful, the country of opportunity. I think this country has enough opportunity for everybody. Okay, I get paid $9 an hour, but I will not ever, unless I go to school, which I can't afford. Yeah, maybe if I can be in so much debt,
So then what do you?
then I can afford.
But then what do you do to get that?
What do you mean?
What do you do to get that education you need for a better paid job?
Get in debt.
And you have to work your way out of debt.
That's
I think
right.
there's a lot of benefits.
And you know what? You're not promised a job anymore.
No, you're not.
Sleep in the
And
park.
there's,
And I get paid $9
But-
an hour,
but there's no
and I will
guarantee.
not get medical.
But there's
Okay,
there's no.
and I can't even get a fucking
see-
bank
but
account
see, here's the
because
thing.
I don't have medical,
But here's
and
the
because
thing.
my medical
How does
has
medical
gone to,
medical have anything to do with banking?
because my medical bills have gone to collections, and I can't even get a fucking bank account.
You get sick,
Oh.
you're fucked.
Okay?
So,
you don't
what
understand,
I'm-
my friend.
but what
You
I'm
don't
saying is-
understand, my friend. People are fucking struggling out here.
Oh, no,
It's not.
okay.
It's not just
You
people
can't-
that are lazy,
don't-
that are
don't-
drug addicts,
Do
that are.
not imply that I don't know,
And
because I do know. I absolutely know.
I believe that you
and
do
I
know.
see it every
but
day.
Please tell your friends, tell your family, tell your everybody. This is not just about me. This is not just about you.
But here's the thing.
This is about bigger than us.
Oh no, I understand. And
Okay, but tell your friends. Then where are your friends? Why aren't you out of your fucking uniform?
because
Join us.
Because this is my job.
I understand that. I understand that you're just doing your job. You're supporting your family, and I respect that.
If you didn't
I
have to do your
respect
job,
that.
would you be out here?
If I didn't have to do my job,
Yeah.
If you didn't have to wear a badge, if you
Tell
were
your
the person
friends.
you are now, right now, would you be out here
I
with
would
us?
still want to be the police officer.
Well, I understand that. But
respect
if you didn't
that,
have
sir.
that
I
option,
respect
if you
that.
didn't have that situation, lifestyle going on, if you were, let's say, somebody else, would you be out here with us?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I can't,
Well, you need to
I can't give you a
fucking
different answer.
pay attention to what's going on in our country right now.
The thing is,
Our country is fucked right now.
here's the thing.
Not just right now, sweetheart. Even fuck for
That's
a very
right.
long time.
But right now,
in my opinion, I'm a proponent of isolationism. That we should get our fingers out of everyone else's pie and concentrate on our own.
Yeah, we do.
Okay, I agree. I agree with that.
Until we can get going.
But we're not against
And
that.
not even until then.
We are
And I mean, just shut it. You know what? You want to be China? Be China. We don't.
Who says we want to be China?
But no, I'm saying that to China. You want to be China? Be China. We don't care. You want to be.
Okay, but China's way over there. We're right here. Here you are right
That's why
here.
I'm a proponent of isolationism.
And I agree with you.
We need to
I've been
have
saying-
isolationism.
Like I said, look at what happened in Japan. They closed their borders for centuries to everything. Closed their borders for centuries. And look what they were able to build out of it. They have a phenomenal culture. That's very.
But
Well, their dollar's
Their-
going down as well.
their industry.
That's economy.
See, their industry.
Exactly. Because
Exactly. Once they opened their borders and started taking it in, they were able to build something out of it.
What I think we need to have isolation with exports. So we have out.
Then we're not in isolation.
Well, yeah, all right. Well, you get what I'm trying to say, though. We need